How should bodybuilders train when they are over 40? Recently, I got a short email question from Italy. I am 45-year-old bodybuilder and I'm wondering if there is anything at all that I should be doing differently with my training. There are several answers, but I try to answer as simply as possible. For the over 40 bodybuilders and even over 30, I would recommend training very smartly. No longer are we teenagers who load up the bar with 100 kilos and bench press it without a warm-up. There is a simple reason for this. Our joints can no longer handle that. So here are some training recommendations that I want to share with the over 40 crowd, saying that I am 65. Use the right training routine, a well-periodized training routine that alternates between periods of higher volume, higher repetitions, 10 to 15 reps, work with periods of lower reps and heavier weights, 5 to 8 reps usually, will work the best. Active recovery, where training volume is dramatically reduced, should also be incorporated. The training routine should not be more than 60-65 minutes long, and frequency of body part training will depend upon individual recovery. Generally, teens and those in their 20s can train a body part every 48 to 72 hours, means twice a week. 30 years old and those in their 40s benefit more from once every 4, maximum 5 days. 50-year-old and older once every 6 to 7 days. However, this advice I am personally not a big fan, as I think 6 to 7 days is too much. I am more for the maximum of 4 to 5 days circle. An extremely important condition is to use proper warm-ups. Warming up is extremely important from the reason that with the age, the warm-up is absolutely essential. While in my opinion, we only need to thoroughly warm up for the first exercise of a body part, not doing so puts you at the risk of injury. To properly warm up, if you know you will be doing, let's say, 70-80 kilos on the incline bench for 10 reps, the first set I would just do 40 to 50 kilos for 10 to 14 very controlled, slow reps. Then I would increase the weight to 60 kilos for 10 reps, and only after that second set I would go up to 70-80 kilos, and this third set would be my first working set. However, if working out on a cold climate, a short ride on a stationary bike first for 5 to 60 minutes maximum, not in search of aerobic conditioning, but with the goal of increasing my core body temperature and the heart beat. Alternatively, under such conditions, I have also used abdominal training first as a way to increase my core body temperature as well. Perform the right exercise techniques with the proper weight. Proper execution of an exercise and proper lifting speed is crucial. The exercise form should never be sacrificed in the name of adding weight. Nothing good has ever come out of that combination. In addition, jerking the weight up and down not only affects how much the muscle is actually stimulated, so your muscle building results will be less, but also puts much of the stress on the joints, leading to unnecessary micro-trauma. So always choose a weight that allows for full control of the weight and a lifting speed that is steady and controlled on the way up and slower on the way down. Contracting the muscles during the movements also helps to provide maximum stimulation without unnecessarily having to use super heavy weights. During your training, ensure that the shoulder rotator will be safe. One of the most common injuries in weight training is that of the shoulder rotator. The reason for this is that as the shoulder muscle gets stronger, the rotator cuff gets weaker unless you train it directly with 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps of rotator cuff exercises. Some external rotations at the end of your chest or back workout will do the trick as well. So have a nice training day and all the best for everybody.